apologies for the upcoming episode. There might be some audio issues, and I tried my best to try to fix them, but just letting you know ahead of time. Hello everyone, Firemac here, and welcome back to my Endwalker playthrough for podcast. Working with me, Firemac. I'm still feeling a little under the weather, so voicing might be a little off. Even though, considering these characters don't really give me much room to experiment with my voice range. Also, what I was looking here, there's a blue quest right there. Touring Anagnorisis Part 1. There's even a Part 1 in its name. So you know for a fact it's a multi-parter. So let's go do it. I'm gonna put MSQ on hold, guys. Because like as always, we do the Aether Currents. Sockless. Touring Anagnorisis Part 1. Sockless regards you with a pointed interest. Welcome, friend, to Anagnorisis. I am Sockless and manage this region under the authority of Chief Hermes, the head overseer of Elpis. And you are, how unusual. A soul bearing familiar. A familiar must have a mission, and yet you offer no message and carry no cargo. Are you perhaps here for the purposes of observation? Yes, that must be it. No, you're not far off. In which case, you need only mention my name to Charmian, and she will gladly give you a tour of her domain. Soak it all in. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go do that right now, I guess. Wee. Yes, what can I do for you? Firemac, is it the Overseer Sockless wishes me to act as your guide? Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. I would be more than happy to show you around. I'm simply wondering why the Overseer should choose to send you to me, of all people. And having been here long myself, truth be told, until quite recently, I was wholly engaged in a prolonged research project at Academia Aniter. I think it's something like that. It wasn't what I was thinking. It was like not a niter or whatever. A knitter. It might be a knitter. It might be a knitter. Surely there are other more experienced individuals who could provide a more comprehensive. This grumbling is hardly constructive now, is it? The task was given to me, and I will attempt to cover the most salient features of our facilities to the best of my abilities. After all, it's not every day that one is asked to indulge the curiosity of such a rare and fascinating visitor. We can commence the tour this very moment, if you like. Oh, this is going to be a company thing. Let's begin. And rather than have a lecture, rather than have me lecture you as we walk along, I think observing firsthand what we do here in Anagnorisis would prove more beneficial. I will point you in the right direction. You can question my colleagues to your heart's content. Once we've completed a circuit, we can return and speak to Overseer Sockless. You can leave. Alright, it's just the following speech. So where are we going? Over there. I'm sure there's gonna be optional dialogue nodes somewhere, right? Oh god. Good heavens. Oh, there's multiple places to go to. Charmian. Oh, and who is your friend? As unfamiliar? Why would you appear so astute and deliberate in your thinking? I should very much like to make an extended study of your composition and consciousness. Oh, do forgive my forwardness. It is my duty to chart the behavior of familiars, and I find it ever so diverting. Arcane serpents are rarely permitted to roam the world at will, you see, but our research here is given special dispensation once the subjects are properly registered as concepts, of course. There are times when familiars are tasked with tending cattle, or must otherwise coexist with other living beings. Such projects are brought to me, and I am responsible for observing and evaluating their potential compatibilities. Oh, but of course, if Azum might grant us permission, then you could abide here for a few years while I analyze. On that note, we must really be moving along. Step lively, Firemac. Jeez. Freaking year. Oh. Oh, God. I'm definitely not feeling well, guys. I might have to take an extended break after this one. Just, just end the stream kind of thing. Plus, it'll give me time to actually do these quests. Why? What? Who do we have here? A familiar of some kind, judging by your ethereal structure. Yes, I'm accompanying Firemac here on our tour around Anagnorisis at the behest of the Overseer. A tour? Feel free to wander as you please, but I advise keeping your distance from larger creatures. The fauna I have under observation occupy the top tier of the food chain, and do not take kindly to intruders in their territory, especially the specimens found on the other islands. They can be exceedingly hostile. While I'm sure you're quite capable of defending yourself, no one appreciates a surprise tusk through the abdomen. Jeez. Eh? Thank you for the warning. We will proceed with due caution. Well, you're a quest giver too. Hello, Tremian. Was there something? The Overseer asked that I give this familiar a tour of the grounds, and I thought the best way to do that was to show him what we do here firsthand. I see. Well, as my work is rather difficult to demonstrate, I hope a brief explanation will suffice. Our creations are many and varied, but I mainly preside over the plant life. When it comes to watching certain grasses grow, one must be prepared to observe over the course of several years. In the case of trees, sometimes decades. Tedious perhaps, but yet necessary. Plants are capable of altering an entire habitat, and their presence as food source has an enormous influence to the local wildlife. Oh, was that the sort of thing you wish to know? Yes, that was perfect, thank you. I think we've covered the main area of interest. All that's left now is to speak with the Overseer Suckless. Suckless the boy. Suck on the teat. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a multi-parter, but there's clearly a part 2. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on. Ah! Crap, I was supposed to change jobs. I see you've completed your tour. Oh crap, see, now I'm really messing up. Almost, we spoke with those in charge of the various facets of Anagnorisis, but I thought it would be fitting to end the visit where it began, with you, Overseer Suckless. I see, and what is your impression of the work we do here? It attracts some interesting people, it requires equal levels of passion and patience, my god. I'm glad we could help further your worldly education. I'm glad to see you enjoyed the experience, at least I hope you did. You're truly a masterpiece of creation. Only a soul-bearing familiar could demonstrate such robust cognitive and cogitative faculties. Were you perhaps designed to inspire others? I feel something special has been moving into your aura. You have an intriguing presence, to say the least. Please, stay a while and share more of your thoughts with us. Yes, I second this invitation. In all the long years I have resided here, never have I encountered such a unique entity, and one of Asm's no less. Decline! I can do that. Haha! I found a reason to decline after all these years. Summoner, please. And now I can skip the cutscene for once. Oh, that was close. And scary. The questline continues. And like I mentioned in my things, I will continue these for as long as the questline will go. Turing Anagnorisis Part 2, Suckless continues to regard you with fiery curiosity. Firemac, how is our fascinating familiar friend? What is it about you that ignites my observer's soul? Well, now that we've been properly introduced, perhaps you could tell us more? Yes, I would very much like to know how you see the world, how everything, large or small, appears into your eyes. Assuming you're amenable to the idea, you must join Charmian on another tour. This time, to take... Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! I did not like that. This time to take a wider look at the surrounding facilities. I'm interested in learning about you as well. I see then. We shall delight in teaching each other. But where to begin? Which facility do you suggest, Overseer? Oh, any place you feel will best elicit a response from our guest. Right, yes, of course. Well then, Firemac, come with me and we'll visit the arcane entities on the south side of Anagnorisis. Anagnorisis. Look, there's so many freaking quests, my god. Why is there so many? Why are there so many? We have yet to register an official name for the specimen, so we simply call it the Bird of Elpis. That is your first thought upon holding this majestic creature? That I want to ride it into the sky? That I want to fight it? That I want to fight it? Oh, are you equipped for battle as well? That would explain the weaponry. In any case, I'm eager to hear more of your responses. You truly are unlike any construct I have ever met, familiar or otherwise. Let's continue southward, shall we? I would like to hear your opinion on this next facility. Where are we going? I mean, we're going to the other island completely. Oh, we're going hard, yo. It's a Monoceros. Clearly, not a unicorn, not a horse, but a Monoceros. 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 Ceros. Monoceros. Monoceros. Soros meron. Monoceros. 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 Morosenos. Morosenos. Yay! 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 Carry on! The structure over yonder houses some of our more unorthodox researchers. Rather than weave creation magics, they breed existing specimens in hopes of begetting new strains and species. The method is imprecise, the overcome uncertain. To my eyes, such research seems awfully self-indulgent. Merely means to sate the whims of one's intellectual curiosity. A purpose in life is to improve Aetheris. In my opinion, we should steer clear of techniques which produce flawed results. You have no use for flawed creations? What if the process created something unexpectedly incredible beyond what you could imagine? A serendipitous discovery. I suppose it is possible. Thank you. I had thought to broaden your horizons, and here I am realizing how narrow my own views can be. Hardly a desirable quality in an observer. Time for a spot of rest and reflection, I say. Shall we move on to the morning dew? It's favored by many an observer for its calming tranquility. Ugh. I feel awful right now. I don't know what's going on. Oh. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna have to take a break after this episode, guys. Oh, and background noise is getting louder anyway. Maybe it's fine that this is like a filler episode. It's not gonna do much MSQ here. MSQ, SQ, 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 SQ. Yeah, yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, don't you worry, we'll get there. Ah, so far away. There's so many people here. Did I do a cutscene at those steps? Did I? I don't even know. Yeah. Aha! What are you doing all the way over here? Welcome to our Garden of Respite. We can explore more of it later, but first, I want to hear more of what you think of people, of us. I've often sat here musing upon the nature of our creations, and wondered how a familiar might perceive its creator. You are as deities? Deities? Oh, one of those metaphorically omnipotent beings the debaters dream up for their arguments. I'm surprised you know the word. Well, let us set aside such musings for a moment and bask in the morning dew's serenity. Yeah, give me that sweet XP. Familiar food. Charmion prepares to launch into another lecture on the life at Anagnorisis. Are you well rested, Firemac? One cannot perform at one's best without allowing the mind and the body time to recuperate. Here on Anagnorisis, we often encourage one another to nap or partake of some of the fruits we grow. We could conjure such treats into existence, of course, but there is something oddly gratifying about plucking ripened fruit fresh from the tree. Oh, how remiss of me. How exactly do you sustain yourself? Is Azem supplying you with ether? No, but you'll fade away without the proper nourishment. The tour can wait. We must feed you immediately. Would you mind picking some of the white blooms to the west of here and bringing them to the Overseer's suckless? Orchestratus flowers, we call them. I'll have everything else ready by the time you arrive. So how do I tell them that all their names just don't get used? Their names become forgotten, yo. Oh god. Oh man. I don't know if I'm gonna make it this whole recording. I'm gonna tough it out though. I'll tough it out for you guys. Just for you guys, I'm toughing it out. Doing it for you guys. Doing it for the Vine. As the people would say. You know, Vine's not a thing anymore. It's just the same. It's the same sentiment, man. It's the same energy. Same energy. Oh god. Okay. Get the flower, get the flower! Oh my god, why is only 1 of 3? Why? Oh, why? Why you do this to me, gang? I don't wanna no more. Wow, they really did just call it Bird of Elpis. Oh god, that's a level 90! That's a freaking A rank! That thing's gonna tear me apart if I get near it. Ugh. No screw, corkscrew phase. Alright, you wanna fight Bird of Elpis? I've been wanting to fight you for a while. Mister. You had this coming. Take some Bahamut. Taste it, taste it, taste it, taste it. Taste the rainbow. Taste the rainbow. That's what you get. Hey look, I got Elpis. Shortcuts! I don't know as much about shortcuts. Oh. That person beat the game already. Their expansion, I should say. You can tell by their Endwalker title. Not Thai though. Not Thai. Charmin, explain to me the crisis at hand. Have you brought the flowers? Yes, these are the ones we need. I'll add them to the fruits from Charmion's basket, and we'll soon have an ether-replenishing beverage for you to enjoy. Tis a work of but a moment. Here we are, freshly squeezed Anagnorisis juice medley. Go on, drink up. I'm curious to hear what you think of it. Alright, if you really want me to. That's some good juice. You drink the juice, noting the complexities of the floral and fruity flavors. Oh good, it seems you're able to tolerate liquid sustenance. You didn't appear to be suffering from any loss of material form, but a familiar must have a regular infusion of ethereal energy. And now that we know you won't suddenly vanish, will you please reassure Charmion? She looks terribly concerned. I'm so glad you were able to replenish your stores of ether, Overseer Sockless. Certainly is a wonder when it comes to food preparation. Oh, stomach. So I firmly believe the consumption of food should be limited to restoring one's strength, and the reason beyond that is simply wasteful. Eating for a Jomian alone is an unnecessary drain on living resources, and such practice can only be harmful to our star's equilibrium. Which is why I have so much respect for Overseer Sockless and his culinary talent. He employs ingredients and methods which not only optimize the dish's ethereal concentration, but also produce flavorful results. Save your compliments, Charmion. I won't be flattered. It'll make another match until it's time for the next meal! Well, of course not. I would never dream of attempting such base manipulation to begin with. Okay. Familiar fate. Charmion has one last question to ask you. When does this questline end? Firemac, I feel we've grown to understand each other, but there's one last thing I wish to know. As you've seen our purpose to improve life on the star, we each have our own way of approaching that purpose. Familiars too exist for a reason, often a very specific one, and I wonder what you feel about your place in the grand scheme of things. Charmion, perhaps you can provide our friend here with an example of what you mean. Such a nebulous question requires a more recognizable foundation from which to answer. Yes, you're right, of course, but we must not skip the journey in our haste to reach the destination. Where to begin, and broadly speaking, we study the wisdom and magics of our forebears, choose our path as our interests and talents begin to crystallize, ever among the observers of Anagnorisis. However, Overseer Sockless and I share a similar calling. Again, it may be more beneficial to simply show you what I mean. Please accompany me to the archives in the Northwest. You got it. Oh my god. Whew. The insides are in a churn. Oh god, oh god. Did not. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Where the heck am I supposed to go? Inside here, maybe? Oh, okay. It's you. This is where we keep all the administrative records. Any of these documents will help give you an idea of what they consider to be our defining purpose. Feel free to browse. What is your purpose? I shall just be awaiting you outside. These books appear to contain the cylinders right along as the name Sockless is written on each of the spines. Oh god. A stack of half-finished operational. The penmanship. The author is somewhat other than Sockless. Maybe Uantani or Uantani or Anth. You pick up the log and flip to a random page. Today, there was an incident involving the hippocampus. The creature is extremely territorial, and 4 observers sustained light to severe injuries from water-based magics as a result of their perceived intrusion into its domain. A report has been sent to the words of Ahabrea outlining the dangers inherent in continued observation of their nominated subject, and intent to shift our focus to the smaller and considerably less aggressive hippo. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. But I feel like this is not the last quest. Ah, Firemac, did you find the observation logs enlightening? Overseer Sockless has built quite a library, hasn't he? He's logged comprehensive observations on every living being in Anagnorisis, not only objective physical descriptions, but also his personal thoughts and impressions. Oh, and that's why I'm here, to carry on the Overseer's invaluable work that you are. When it comes to the continued success of Anagnorisis, our purposes are very much aligned. I cannot help but worry, however. Oh god. However, that I lack the same degree of perception and ability, that I am unfit for the task I have chosen. Even being in the same room as those logs is enough to make me feel uncomfortable. My insistence that you examine your purpose was born from the trepidation which surrounds my own. Uncertainty you need not feel. Overseer Sockless, as one of our newest arrivals, you have ever been quick to doubt yourself, yet you were able to guide Firemac here on an engaging tour through the intricacies of our duties, which clearly demonstrates the depths of your understanding. If all I wanted was someone to emulate my work, why, I would simply continue doing it myself. No, the reason I ask you to assume my role is because I believe you can take our projects in new and novel directions. Raising you as a competent successor is the final step of my purpose in life. Do me proud, Charmian. It is your growth, your efforts, which will facilitate my return to the star. Dang. I will do my best, Overseer. But don't be too much of a rush to leave us. There's still so many things I need you to teach me. And speaking of teaching, thank you, Firemac, for this wonderful and enriching visit. It's been a pleasure learning about you, and not to mention a few things about myself. Yes, you also have my gratitude for the part you've played in training my young colleague. You are welcome to return whenever you wish. Yay! It's over. We did it. Quest line over. Yay! Familiar fate. Cool, we did it. Los Hicimos. And we're only halfway through the episode. Cool. That means we can return to the task at hand. But why am I not wearing my traditional gear here? Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna wear that because you can't even see the feet. Like, what the heck? What's the point of putting it on the feet? There's really no point. Or I can't even. There's not even a. No. No. We're just gonna wear this. That's all this matters. That's all this matters. Wee! Wee! All the creations are happy. That makes me happy too. I'm tired. Leave me be. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. At the end, most of all. Ether, the ether. Something seems to be weighing on Hermes' mind. Tell me, Firemac, in the course of watching me, have you learned a lot of value? Nothing so far, but I'm hopeful that will change. Dynamis seem promising. I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but I don't think I've found it yet. I mentioned this whole Intelleckies thing. Dynamis, you say? Curious that such an obscure phenomenon should be of interest to you. Well, you have no idea, dude. You have no idea. Chief Hermes, what good fortune to find you here. Is something the matter? The Ikeon. Ikeon. I'm afraid it's done it again. No sooner did we release one for observation than it set upon a nearby Ocupetes and slaughtering them. Ocupetes. Was the creature hungry? Or somehow provoked? I had just found them myself, and the Ocupetes were keeping a wide berth. It is the nature of the Ikeon that is the plane. Their innate viciousness. Temperament aside, it is an outstanding creation, perfect in form and function. Though it may not be suited for release, I have no doubt the Bureau will accept its concept for preservation. In any case, there's no point in postponing the inevitable. Doros will revert them all once their paperwork is in order. Where is the scene of the incident? Over there, on there, yo. Just off the path to the 12 Wonders. As you make your way, you should see it on the left. I don't know if Doros is still there, however. Hermes, wait! Curiouser and curiouser. Clearly, this means something to everybody. Is this part of his work? Then I would observe. We follow. It seems like Hermes just doesn't want anything to die. Even though this purpose of this place is to be able to make those calls. Which, again, is a stark contrast to how he ended up being at the very end. Just wanting everything to die. What am I looking at? That's a B rank. Why is the B rank so huge? Shock ma. Dude, if you're like in the area, I need to look around. Oh my god. Please don't attack me. Aha! A fearsome beast, this Ikeon. Where is it now? The Occupet is no easy prey, and its hooves and horns, it was designed to be a formidable even on land. Yet they didn't stand a chance against the Ikeon. It's heavy. Hermes' pain. The lacerations and burns are unmistakable. Maybe it's Lycion. That might be an L. A Lycion was indeed responsible. But the creature is nowhere to be seen. Doros must have taken it away. The man makes his base at the 12 Wonders. I shall go and seek him out there. Why is it called the 12 Wonders? Emmett Selk and I will search the area for good measure. Just make sure the Lycion did not escape. My thanks. Let us meet at the 12 Wonders when you have finished. I will go on ahead. Please follow with Firemac. Okay. Alright. Come, it's down this path over the bridge. Okay. Alright, Meteon. Okay. The okay. Alright, you already said that. Where is it now? Yeah, you already said that too. Cool. Dude, there's a fate right there. Is anyone doing it? Is anyone doing the fate? We might make a little time for the fate. But it doesn't look like anyone's here, so we can't do it. Not now. I can't spare the time for it. Are you going to where? Wait, there. Oh, you're gonna get disconnected, dude. Southeast. The east. Hold on. I must. It's probably on the wall. Watch it be on the wall. Ugh. We'll make a little detour, guys. 175 yalms to southeast. There's nowhere over there for me to go, so it has to be over here. It has to be right here, like right here. Like right here. Like right here. I can hear it. Oh, thank goodness. I'm really upset. Yeah. No, 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 no. Oh god. Pain and suffering. Stomach. Pain and suffering. 141 southwest. Surely it's right here then. Oh god. In this direction. It's gotta be like up here. I see it. I see it. Yes, we're getting all the ether currents, everybody. We're getting all the ether currents. Yes, yes. Give me the everything. Yes, give me the good stuff. More good stuff. Yes. 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 Good stuff. Meteon, what's going on, girl? There it is, the 12 Wonders. Hermes is looking for Doros. Let's look for Doros too. He's a man with long blonde hair, I think. I'll know him when I see him. Great, another company thing, sweet. Not that it bugs me, but I am trying to finish this quest. I don't see any optional dialogue. It's a blonde-haired woman. Clearly not the right one. If you're with Meteon, then I assume you're on an errand for Hermes. What can I do for you? Sorry, wrong person. We're looking for Doros. Let's see, we do have similar hair, so people often mistake us from afar. I hope you find him soon. Dark-haired man, definitely not you. Excuse me while I tune here. Blonde-haired man, there we go. This seems easy, and there's another person here. Clearly this must be the right one. Doros, that's Doros! Well now, if it isn't Meteon, what brings you here? I thought I heard familiar voices. You didn't realize you two had decided to help me search for Doros, thank you. You're in charge of the Lycaonis, I believe. Where are they now? Out in the fields in restraints. Frenzied as they were, I couldn't well return them to Kittisis. Once I've submitted my report, I'll see them reverted without delay. It's as he says, the beasts are indeed quite ferocious. You're one of the 14! What brings you here? Nothing you need to concern yourself with, as you were. We've heard the news that an Lycaon slaughtered Occupites. As an observer in charge, you are of the opinion that they are not fit to be released? I am. Their abnormal aggression and exceptional strength makes for a highly problematic combination. It matters not where they're released, like Conus would threaten other species and upset the natural order. Could it be that the specimens observed are an outlier? Highly unlikely. We've created a good many of them. All exhibited the same tendencies. Even when used Kairos to begin with a fresh slate, and their behaviors was unchanged. Kairos? A memory reconfiguration system. The chief himself created it. It allows us to erase or alter memories that we may observe creations in different environmental conditions without needing to remake them from scratch. Quite impressive and potentially dangerous. Depending on the intensity of the etheric emissions, Pashtarot may wish to have words with you. Rest assured, I've kept all the values within prescribed limits, and to prevent misuse, its application are limited to those authorized by the Chief Overseer. Do not misunderstand. To manipulate a subject's memories is an intrusive act I deeply abhor, but it is still preferable to execution. Come now, Chief, let's not be so melodramatic. What was born of Ether is simply being reduced to its original state. I know the distinctions concern you, but we mustn't lose sight of the bigger picture, making rational choices for the sake of a more prosperous star. If a creation cannot be properly studied even with the aid of Kairos, we remake it. If a creation is deemed a detrimental existence, we unmake it. 'Tis all for the greater good, and none question the necessity of such routine processes. Processes. Understand these things, I do. I would never think to unleash a clear and undeniable threat onto the world. Yet, insignificant though their individual lives may be next to all creation, it is all the Lycaonis have. Before we seal their fate, we owe it to these beings to exhaust all options, to ensure that nothing has been overlooked. If you insist, let me provide you with a full report, and we may take it from there. Would it be possible for us to attend the discussion that Emmett Sulk may better carry out his duties? By all means. Pray show them to the meeting room. Hermes is not happy. We have a duty to the star, this I know, but it doesn't mean we don't also have a responsibility to the lives we bring into existence here. To man, other beings are just things, to be used and controlled like magic. That's what Hermes told me once. Oh, level 88, baby, level 88, level 88, baby, level 88. Oh yeah, now this heals me. Yeah, baby, this heals me, yeah. Yeah, oh 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 yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright, so unfortunately, like I said, I did have to cut this episode short, guys, so I'm gonna end the episode, so this is Firemac saying toodles, see you next time.